backups definitely remain to be very important to Sage 100. They're critical, and they are a must-have. And I guess the question that you have to ask yourself is the backup good? Is it been tested? Have we gone through a scenario where the server goes down and we need to bring that backup back into play, and does it happen without a hitch? I think the question that or a real life example that we had was about a client a couple years ago that was infected by a ransomware. They had Carbonite as their backup source. Carbonite is a service you can purchase online. They do backups and take that backup to the cloud. They were doing incremental backups. They felt like that was good for them. So they were doing a full backup on Mondays and doing incremental throughout the week, and then a full backup. I want to say the backups are on Sunday nights to kind of keep the bandwidth to a minimum. What they found out was when they went to pull the backup, they had never tested the full backup, so they did not have that, and then they were stuck piecing back together from the best full backup that they had, which was 3 weeks prior, and working through the incremental changes, and that was a real bear for them to get back up and running in a quick sense. So testing them, and at least maybe once a year, or if you can do it more, the better. But testing that your backup is a solid backup before you have to use it would be a key portion to making sure your continuity plan is in place. One thing that we can tell you is they call it the crown jewel in the hacker world, but can the database be found, right? If I mean, that's not easy to hide. Obviously, you're not going to hide the database, but if a hacker gets into the database or into the system and does find the database, they see dollar signs, and they see a way to disrupt your business and get there. So any database, and we'll talk about, we're kind of focusing on Sage 100 today, but when we really talk about this, we're talking about any database that is business critical. There might be databases that you have outside of Sage 100 that are key to your business and its longevity. So you want to make sure that you have those backed up as well, and kind of the same continuity plan for mission critical solutions or documents. Those could be spreadsheets and other things as well. Definitely backups are not a continuity plan. We'll talk more about continuity or business disaster recovery plan might be the other term acronym, but it's not having a backup of Sage 100 is not the only plan that you need to think of nowadays, and to be ready for something to happen to us.